WWE Payback comes to you this Sunday night from San Jose, California.
Yep.
On
WWE Network.
the WWE Network. For
Only $9.99 a month.
which is, I don't have anything else I wanted to keep going, but nevertheless, Payback, preview time. You know we gotta do it. I got 8 matches here.
Yeah.
Begin with the pre-show. Endzone cast.
Actually, a good match for the pre-show for once. For a basic pay-per-view.
Match you've seen so many times, though, but
Yeah, that's true.
Endzone cast are going to beat Gallows and Anderson, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Main show then. We'll begin with the cruiserweights, I guess.
Okay.
Neville, Aries rematch from WrestleMania. I'm going Neville. I think
Again.
I think Neville should have the title for a very long time. Honestly,
I
to
don't
solidify the title, make the title look more meaningful in a way.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I think maybe TJ Perkins gets involved with his new heel attitude. Maybe costs Aries, starts to feud up with him. They've already had it kind of going already.
Yeah.
And you won't probably agree with this, but I feel like the guy that should, whoever's going to be to take away Neville's title, honestly, Kalisto. Because he'll be another person that people already know that'll be able to make the division a little bit more stronger, a little bit more viable.
Well, if they really want to make the division viable and, have somebody that a lot of people know, they need to bring back Rey Mysterio and put him in the cruiserweights and get rid of Kalisto and get rid of a lot of these guys that no one knows about. But then at the same time, you got to have depth. So I'll say it again. I'll take Aries just because a lot of people know who he is. A lot of wrestling fans know who he is.
Well,
now, a lot of WWE fans might not know who he is, but a lot of wrestling fans know who he is.
That's the problem. That's where it lies. Really.
But I think Aries will win. I'm gonna stick.
It's probably the more likely thing to happen. Obviously, I think it's the most likely thing that he's gonna win because get their revenge from WrestleMania. They have another match and then move on, new feud, maybe with Perkins again. Who knows? That's just something along the road.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. Tag Team Championship. It's Hardy Boys. They're going to defeat Cesaro and Sheamus. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows it.
Yep.
I mean, it's going to be a good match, sure, because both teams are great. Hardy's, of course, been teaming for so long. Cesaro and Sheamus are both great wrestlers.
Yeah, but they're not a tag team.
So, I mean, these guys will break off, I'm sure, here before you know it.
Hardys?
No, Cesaro and Sheamus, both of them, really.
Both the Hardys will, whenever WWE gets the broken character finalized with TNA, and then they'll break off then, but probably. The Hardys will win though, it's on it.
Alright. Alexa Bliss taking on Bayley for the Women's Championship, Raw Women's Championship.
I think they'll put this as a main event, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, because it's in San Jose and Bayley's from San Jose.
I mean...
And there's not a WWE Championship match. The only other one's the U.S. title match.
Yeah.
That could possibly be the...
I think they more like
possibly be the
last.
Oh yeah, they could do that too
because it's Roman.
Yeah,
and it's been their most hyped up.
Okay,
match
last match, I'll put the women's championship.
Possibly, Bayley's gonna win, even though it's in her hometown. Normally, people don't win in their hometown for titles or anything, retain titles. But Alexa Bliss is gonna be, I think, a placeholder really until SummerSlam when Sasha Banks gets into the feud with Bayley.
I don't know. I mean, I like both of them a lot. I really want to care who wins, but I think Bayley will just retain.
All right. Seth Rollins, Samoa Joe. Rollins coming off big win at WrestleMania here. New finisher now with the knee to the face, Rainmaker. But
a lot.
I think rumors say it's going to be called the Kingslayer, which makes sense. It's a step up from the pedigree. To be fair, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot like Nakamura's.
It's still a knee strike, yeah.
Yeah, because that's all Omega's Rainmaker is.
Yeah, it's the Kenny Omega version. Yeah, they did at Wrestle Kingdom, but that is something everyone's saying, of course. But
WWE will say there's one thing different about him. There probably is. We probably just didn't catch him Monday night.
But I'm gonna take Samoa Joe because Rollins is the logical choice.
Yeah,
I know that, but you're going to have Samoa Joe here lose to Rollins, maybe continue this feud a little bit longer by having Joe win. Then Rollins gets to come up and set the next pay-per-view possibly. This match can go either way. It's one of those matches that you don't 100% know, really, so you just kind of have to pick somebody. I'm going to go Samoa Joe, though, keep him looking strong because he's supposed to be the destroyer.
Yes.
Yada yada yada. But it does make more sense for Rollins to win, get his revenge back from Joe hurting him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's already got the revenge on Triple H, which was the whole point to begin with. And now he's just kind of tying up loose ends type thing, possibly. But probably the least confident pick here, easily, I think, the least confident pick for me, Samoa Joe.
I can see Joe winning, but I think, especially with Rollins debuting a new finisher this past Monday.
That too, I guess.
With him
could also play
defeating Triple H at WrestleMania. Haven't seen or heard from him since. Or Stephanie. I think Stephanie could return Sunday and help Joe. Maybe Triple H could help Joe as well. But I think with all the momentum Rollins has now, especially they didn't even know if he's going to wrestle at WrestleMania. And then they went through with it and he beat Hunter, and then I think he just has too much momentum on his side. So I'm gonna take Colby Lopez.
All right, Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens for the U.S. title. Owens is gonna win this match. Yeah. Stay on SmackDown Live. Jericho will go to Fozzy
for about a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah,
he'll be back.
But Kevin Owens, especially since they're really hyping up the feud with him and AJ Styles now on SmackDown Live.
Yeah, but
it wouldn't make a lot of sense for now Jericho is the title holder.
Well, but it's only going to go till Backlash because Styles is going to get into a feud with Orton for the WWE Championship.
I mean, that's what you think.
But, well, because Jinder is the number one contender, they're not going to have him win the damn title. They'd have Rusev win the title, I think. I don't think they'd have Jinder. Hell,
no, they have Jinder win it, and then Rusev wins it from Jinder because they were feuding.
Okay, so then you take, you do singles matches, singles action, in a feud between Styles and Orton for about a month and a half. Money in the Bank's in the middle of June. Have maybe possibly Baron Corbin's favored to win that.
I think he will.
And then, which I'd like that if he did win that, and then you get the title back on like Styles or Orton, or get it back on Orton. And then you get Styles to defeat him at SummerSlam, and then Styles becomes WWE champion again. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good for a good storyline for the summer on SmackDown.
All right, but Kevin Owens is going to win this match.
Yeah, Owens will win the U.S. title
in terms of this match. I'll do Orton Wyatt. We'll save Roman for last, I think, because it's more. I think it's more likely going to be possibly the main event.
It probably will be
because it's only been the most hyped up match out of all of them. Orton Wyatt.
I mean, whatever.
Orton Wyatt not being for the title kind of pushes it back in that regard. Yeah. But it is a House of Horrors match.
Could make it for the title on Sunday, like last minute. Say it's for the title.
Well, it was already supposed to be for the title, then they took the title away. So
yeah.
Well, I mean, Jinder stole the title on SmackDown, so the title's not going to be there to be defended anyway. So, I mean, maybe that's how they're going to do it.
Yeah, that's probably how.
Yeah, that's how it's going to happen in storyline. Well, there's no title to defend, so it's not for the title. But since it's not for the title, Bray Wyatt's going to win this match because keep him going strong. It's his own match type, House of Horrors, whatever.
Yeah, who knows how that match is going to be?
What it's even going to be? I'm thinking it's going to look like the Ambrose Asylum match. It's going to be similar to that.
Like a steel cage and
which is a bunch of weapons and stuff. Yeah. I don't even know. I don't even know if it's going to be in the ring.
Well, they said it could start out and then you got to pin your guy in the ring.
It might be like a Falls Count Anywhere type deal, possibly.
That's probably what it's going to be.
It'll probably...
It's going to be like a backstage thing. You're going to get in different rooms and different...
It's going to be
different creatures and different...
something like that. It's going to be like in some weird-ass location, like Wyatt Family Compound type stuff.
Yes, that's how it's going to be.
And it's going to be like a bunch of weird...
They probably filmed part of it already at the Wyatt Family Compound.
Possibly. Who knows? But I think Bray Wyatt wins because of these things. Probably some sort of weird psychological thing going to happen.
I don't
cost them. Maybe Jinder shows up, cost Orton. Maybe. Who knows?
I don't think they'll have entrances. I think it's just going to start backstage. So
possibly.
They'll start fighting and then they'll go, like, all the matches on now.
Or the match, or say Randy's coming out, but he doesn't come out because Bray Wyatt's already beating the shit out of him in the back, something like that, possibly. That way people know it's starting, at least.
Yeah.
So, but I think Bray Wyatt in the end. Plus, keep him going. Get him a feud on Raw with somebody, I don't know. Possibly Intercontinental title, they were hinting on Raw, possibly. Yeah. Maybe Finn Balor, probably more likely than not.
Yeah, Demon versus a damn psychopath.
Because that's the first guy that he interacted with coming over on Raw. So, only makes sense.
I like Bray Wyatt, so with it not being for the title, I got to pick him. If it was for the title, I'd pick Orton.
Yeah, it'd be really obvious if it was for the title that Orton's winning.
Yeah, but I got to take Bray.
All right, and then Roman Reigns is going to beat Braun Strowman in a match.
No, he won't.
Because Roman hasn't gotten the upper hand at all. He's going to come back. He's going to beat Braun Strowman clean. People are going to hate him. Simple as that.
Now, what they'll do is...
That's what we know. It's going to happen.
What they'll do is they'll say he's still hurt, and they'll drag this thing on for a couple months. You got to bring back Lesnar, though, sometime, too. So, possibly whoever wins this match could be the number one contender then for the title. But I think what they'll do is they'll say, the match is on, but then after Strowman beats Reigns, they'll say, Roman will say he wasn't healthy enough to fight, and that's why he lost, and then they'll just have it go on for a little bit longer, and then they'll end up putting Roman over in the end.
Obviously.
And then he'll face, who knows if they'll have him face Lesnar at SummerSlam, because they really want that WrestleMania next year, but you can't have that go on for a year.
Yeah.
Maybe put the title on Strowman. Have him go up against Lesnar at SummerSlam. That'd be more than likely. I think they'd do that. But
what I think they should do is Strowman wins this match and then contends with Lesnar.
Yeah.
That's what I think they should do. But then I remember it's WWE. They love Roman Reigns, so he'll end up winning this match.
It was hilarious a couple weeks ago when they were up in Long Island when he tipped the ambulance over, which he obviously didn't do that all by himself. They probably
did a lot of it by himself.
Well,
he's a former strongman.
But they probably had a crane or something pulling the ambulance on the other side. That's why they had a camera on the one side. But who knows if they did that? But when he got hit back into the ambulance and yelled, "I'm not done with you," you should have heard that crowd get crazy. They were cheering him on all night long. They thought it was the best thing to happen since I don't know what. But I think Strowman, they'll make the fans happy. Strowman will win. Make the fans happy by Roman losing. And then Roman will say he lost because he was still hurt. And then they'll just have it go on for a little bit. But like I said, you got to bring back Lesnar though sometime too, because he's the Universal Champion. But I think this match probably will be the main event then on Sunday night.
Yeah, just based on how much they've been hyping it up on Raw. Plus, since it's not for the title of the House of Horrors match, that's the only other one really I think that they would put on last.
Yeah.
So, nevertheless, that's what we think might happen at WWE Payback.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments below. And as always, you can follow us all over on the social media world.
Yeah, we forgot to say that on our other video, but oh well.
Yeah, the links, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. You can find them.
That's all we need to say anymore.
Doesn't take a fucking genius.
Nope.
To find the links. But nevertheless, let us know what you think is going to happen at WWE Payback. And, yeah.
We'll see you next week, because next week we'll be bringing you what happened at WWE Payback. We'll review the NFL Draft and review some NASCAR and preview some NASCAR like we normally do week in and week out.